Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of the Masochist series. Credit to Cimo and Hossman for inventing the series. But first, would you like to make your Master Duel experience a whole lot better?
Are you ready to take your Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel Play experience to a new level? The Untapped GG Companion is here for you. Use the deck tracker to know exactly what cards you have in your deck, and to go over any cards you aren't familiar with yet by hovering over them. It instantly updates when you draw a card, and automatically hides if you check your extra deck or graveyard. This is the perfect tool to help you master a new deck. The Untapped GG Companion also lets you import decks directly into the game in seconds. Copy any YDK or YDKE deck string, create a new deck in-game, click the Start Auto Import button, and let us take the wheel. Once the duel is over, check your win rate on your personal stats page. Brag among your friends and share your decks so they can import them into the game too. Start your path to master today by downloading the Untapped GG Companion at ygom.untapped.gg.
Alright guys, our battle wages on. This hand is shit. I mean, we've got 3 interruptions potentially. We have 2 guaranteed ones and 1 potential interruption. So I guess we just set and pass. I can't really do much with what I have. Sometimes you get these hands where you just don't draw a lot of monsters, but you can't really. You have to live with it. Like other people brick by drawing hand traps and Call by the Graves and stuff that's unusable against us. Sometimes we're gonna brick by drawing hands like this. Our opponent's setting a lot, which is definitely probably something you want to see less than them summoning a lot in this situation, because that means they're just gonna summon later. That's why I said that. That's why I said that. At least we have Cosmic Cyclone, which against Labyrinth is decent. We take this damage. I don't really care about this damage. In the end phase, we are going to no-scope one of the back row back here. So we don't know which one we hit, but hopefully it's a Big Welcome would be the best thing to hit. Alright, end phase, yep. Alright, let's activate this. By the way, this lucky bastard drew the furniture that's actually got some attack points. Which one did he set first? This, then this, then this, right? So then we'll banish this one. It's probably the most important one if he set it first. He can chain this, but it only puts a card out of his hand. I don't even know why he didn't. Yeah, I was about to. I don't know why he wouldn't use. Why you would go to the end phase without using that is I don't know. But that only discards from hand. It doesn't send from field. It's gonna have a Big Welcome anyway. Damn, that sucks. So let's see. What are we even banishing? I don't even know yet. So he's gonna set something else. I imagine it's probably a Big Welcome Labyrinth if he was willing to get rid of a Big Welcome Labyrinth. Yeah. So then I imagine this is probably a Big Welcome. Yeah. How did I know? How did I know? So now he's gone through all of his Big Welcomes. We don't have shit still. And Maxi, oh thank God. Yeah, okay, well, Solemn Warning actually stops Big Welcome and regular Welcome Labyrinth, so that's actually not bad. So we're going to set this. Alright, so we're just going to end our turn here. Our opponent's going to attempt to activate this 100%. If they're smart, they are, but we do have Crackdown to take whatever this is. Actually, if we Judgment this, they're all out of Big Welcome Labyrinth. They're all in graveyard. So I actually think it would be smart to Big Welcome Labyrinth this. Now they've gone through all of them, essentially. And then if we really need to, we have a Warning for the next thing, and then Crackdown to take a monster if they draw it. So in reality, we're actually in not that bad of a shape. We're up by 1 card in card advantage against Labyrinth, which I think is pretty good. End phase, yep, as expected. Now they do have interruptions, which is scary. Tin Goldfish is fairly good. Let's see. Almost clicked the wrong card. We're going to normal summon that, activate it. If they have an interruption, they have an interruption. I can't really do anything. The thing is they play things like Dogmatica Punishment, Imperm. Okay, I mean it's whatever. It's not the end of the world. It's definitely not the end of the world. Yeah, we just attack. It's fine. Go to battle phase attack. Doesn't matter. I don't know what this last card is. It could literally be anything. So we're just going to go to the end phase. Astral Utopia. Okay, it's like technically I could have set the Astral Utopia earlier, but I didn't want to just set a monster that would be destroyed by a random card effect. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't want to just set it and then they just summon a Labyrinth and just attack over it. Alright, they're going to send, okay, they're going to set something. Probably a Welcome Labyrinth regular, which warning actually does stop Welcome Labyrinth regular. So if they do that, never mind, it's a Labyrinth. I mean, I don't see what that benefits this situation for them unless this is a Welcome Labyrinth, in which case I'm fine with that because Durham a cannon. Again, that doesn't... Oh, I guess they could special summon a Fiend. Damn, okay. Let me put chaining on. And I could just take this thing right now. And I am going to take this thing. Because if he can activate one of these effects to get back a trap, I don't want him to be able to do that. So before he could do that, I'm going to activate the Crackdown to take his monster. What activations does he even have available right now? I don't even know what activations he has. He can't do this. He can't do this. Like, what am I waiting for? Oh, this to bounce. Fine. I mean, the card's a brick in hand anyway, so I'm actually kind of fine with that. Who's going to bounce that? That's not bad. Jeez, that's not bad. I guess he stops it. Yeah, that fizzles. Yeah, I forgot you could target any card and take it. So now he's going to get a trap card back. That sucks. That does suck. He's going to battle, attack over our monster. And that also sucks. Majesty's Fiend does nothing in this situation. We have a Crackdown for next turn. So we'll finally just set everything. We'll set this, we'll set this, we'll set this, so next turn we can maybe Exceed summon. We'll go to end phase, and if they activate this, we Solemn Warning it for sure. Yep, we're gonna Solemn Warning. Now the thing that sucks is if I do the Crackdown thing, we're gonna go through the same loop all over again, because next turn he can just activate this effect. Which is really unfortunate. These big welcomes have recursion, that's kind of bad for us. Again, he can just activate this effect, grab it, and then I have to chain, and he has to chain. It's like, no one really wins here. So he's going to activate this effect to target... Yeah, the big welcome. So now I'm going to activate Crackdown to target this. And if he wants to, he can banish it to bounce my card, but then he can't get it back. So he has to choose between bouncing my Crackdown or yeah, he has to choose between bouncing my Crackdown or I guess keeping this in graveyard. The alternative is, yeah, he's gonna do it, which is actually fine with me. He can bounce the Crackdown right now. He's gonna bounce his own card, which is actually better. Because if he bounces his own card, actually that's not better, because then he can trigger other stuff. Yeah, like this stupid furniture. Yeah. If I had had the Majesty's Fiend out, we actually would be in decent shape right now, but we do not have it out. So he's going to summon these two out. He still has not gone into the regular Welcome Labyrinth. Yep, he's going to send. He's all out of big welcomes, so now he's on to the regular welcomes. I wish I could have saved the Solemn for that, but I couldn't. This is going to get, yeah, this is going to get destroyed. I don't even know what we could possibly draw to win in this situation. I don't think there's anything that we can draw. Yeah, there's that. I mean... That wouldn't have been so bad earlier in the duel, but Welcome Labyrinth, the problem with Welcome Labyrinth is he's going to summon the silver thing, the silver castle from deck, and then I just have nothing to respond to that. I just can't win. Because this I can special than tribute summon, but my monster's 24 and his monster's 3000. I can't make up the difference. Yeah, it's unfortunately over. There's nothing that I can do here. It's a little too just weird order of things there. It'll happen from time to time. Alright, let's see if this hand is a little bit better. Let's see what we've got in this one. Alright, this one already seems a lot better. Because we've got the Z and the Ascended Sage and the Photon Thrasher. So I guess we go with this first. The ZN, actually, no. Technically Photon Thrasher, because Photon Thrasher, this you can normal summon later, but the other one you cannot. So now our opponent has an opportunity to respond. Hopefully it's a maxi that is too late, and then they won't be able to do anything. Yeah, okay, so they're going to get an extra draw, but that's it, just one draw. We'll go into the Endymion, and then go through this whole lineup, which we've all seen a million times by now. So we'll just go and do this, and then this, and then this, and then this, and this. This is actually a change I have to make. I keep like wanting to add back Zorora, but I always forget to. See, people keep mentioning it, and then like they're right. Like I should put back Zorora, but I always forget to. I'm gonna put the. Okay, so it's gonna seem a little crazy, but I'm actually gonna keep both Bestial Magnemite and Necro Valley. The reason I'm doing this is because we play against a lot of Harpies Feather Dusters, so our stuff gets destroyed anyway. Actually, I could just banish... Oh, no, I don't want to do that because they max seed. I wish they had a max seed, but that's life. What can you do? So, let's see. We'll go Time Thief with these two. There we go. We got Time Thief, and then we'll go XYZ Block. And we will go Necro Valley without them drawing anything. So we'll go, yeah, 1, 2, 3. And we'll just pass on this. That way, if they have Harpies Feather Duster, we lose these two, and then we have Bestial Magnemite. But if they don't have Harpies Feather Duster, then they're stuck playing against Necro Valley plus XYZ Block. Alright, let's see what we've got underneath this Time Thief now. We've got a monster card. It's a maxi. This happens so often, like where we just get like a staple, and it's just like, I don't know what they're playing. How many times have we gotten like maxi, Ash Blossom, like just some hand trap, and it's just like, I don't know. Raigeki. Yep, that'll do it. So we'll chain the Time Thief Redoer. That sucks because, I mean, obviously, this XYZ block is absolutely worthless if we get Raigeki'd. And I can't use it. So right now, this Necro Valley has to carry against whatever they're playing. I don't know what they're playing. Alright, so we lost everything. And now we have just the spawn trap cards. We have to hope Necro Valley's enough. If it is, it is. If it's not, it's not. I mean, we just have to live with it. Now they're going to activate triple tactics talents because I activated Time Thief Redoer to save himself. The most minus Time Thief Redoer we've ever created. Ever. We get a monster underneath, which is a maxi, so it doesn't hurt anything. It activates their triple tactics talents. We don't get to use XYZ block. Like, this is the worst. That was the worst Time Thief I've ever made. I would have been better off, not even joking with you, I would have been better off summoning a Diamond Dire Wolf and popping my own Diamond Dire Wolf and my own XYZ. That would have been better off than what just happened. That was 100% the worst Time Thief I've ever made. Sometimes things just unfold in such a... Oh my god. Oh my god, man. This is the last deck you want to see when you're playing in a slow down game state and you've already gotten unlucky. Damn, I did not want to see Sky Strikers right now. Fire King, you could have picked anything. Fire Kings, Labyrinth, I would have taken anything else. All the decks I hate, Flunderees, because I would have just scooped. No, but the problem with Sky Strikers, you have to sit here. And like, am I going to win? Am I going to lose? I don't know. Like this is good against Sky Strikers, Necro Valley. But this is about to be a long-ass duel, and we're probably still going to lose. Battle phase. At least for a second there, I thought he was going to be... thought he was going to just not go to battle phase, but okay, he went to battle phase. And main phase 2, end phase. Okay, so they're going to search probably the card that lets them draw and all that stuff. So now we get our Time Thief back. And we also have Endymion 2. End phase. Yeah, he's going to search... Sky Striker, Mobilize, Engage. Yeah, there it is. It's like you've seen one of them play, you've seen all of them play. It really is. They just are. It's like the most uncreative deck ever. It's just a bunch of like staple spells. Reinforcements of the army, cool. We'll just activate this now, no point not to. So we'll just detach, draw. We're going to draw a few cards. We really need to draw a lot because we are playing against Sky Striker, so we need to match up. I'm going to summon this out first before they can max see us real quick. Someone summon that out first. I'll summon this out. Damn, my monsters are weak as hell with this. Oh, because I can just detach the their thing. So we'll attach this over to this monster. I'm going to go to battle phase first. Because I want to... Do I go to battle phase first? And I could make this, and then this will go back to the main monster zone, which is kind of cool. And then it'll clog up his zones a little bit, but he could just link out of it anyway. It's not like it matters. So I think I'm better off destroying his monster right now. So while my stuff is spread out a little bit, I think I'm going to go ahead and attack now. Yeah, I'm going to just destroy that now. He doesn't have a Ray in graveyard, thankfully, but even if he did, he couldn't bring it back because of the other stuff, because of Necro Valley. So now main phase 2, I really should have made this thing. Damn, what do we do? Yeah, I was just trying to be a little bit careful there. We're going to activate the Endymion first. I was just being extra careful, and I didn't want to just make something and then Gozen's really good against them. This is doing nothing right now, obviously, so I think we... Okay, so if I'm going to go the Gozen route, I'm going to go ahead and make Malevolent Sin. Because I'm going Gozen, so I have to do that. And then I have Gozen plus Torrential. I think that's pretty good against Sky Strikers. Plus we have the XYZ block. This really is not bad. It's really not bad. So we're going to go end phase. That is actually pretty decent. Now they are playing Sky Strikers, so they have Mobilize Engage, so they can search basically every utility card in the game right now. They can pop our spells, traps, everything. They can pop anything. And that sucks. That's the thing about Sky Strikers. It's annoying to play. Even if you are playing a control deck and you think you're going to win, it is Sky Strikers, so they can just pop a spell, pop a monster, pop a trap, pop. You know, it's like they pop 2 cards, they draw 2 cards. It's like they're going to go plus the entire game, and you're not. So we'll see. We'll see how this goes. We're going to activate Redoer. We're going to get a spell, which is another Mobilize Engage, and an alternate or. So I guess we can hold on to that. I guess we're going to get a draw. Raigeki again. Raigeki again. Raigeki again. Two turns in a row. I do play outs to Raigeki, but drawing them is another thing entirely. So we're going to do that. We're going to draw 1 card. The thing that sucks is that we are kind of low on... We're low on advantage here. We're not like low on advantage. We're low on like follow-up. That's our issue in this duel. Because it's like they wrecked Time Thief, which sucks for me. And then I've already gone through the Endymion package, so I can't do that anymore. So what do I have left to really draw to make it usable against my... I have other X seeds that I can go Sue Ship. I guess I can go Sue Ship, but that's about it. And then I can go... Yeah, I can go Sue Ship. That's my best bet. I can go into link plays, but they take a few turns for us to do. I'm going to use linkage. Yeah, I can prevent myself losing from linkage because I can just either torrential or... I could probably just torrential here. Yeah, they're going to send and then do the linkage stuff. So they're going to summon Hayate. Mobilize Engage is going to search for probably the one that pops spawn trap cards, followed by a monster, but I don't have a monster, but I would imagine that's probably what they're going to go for. Nope, they went for a Ray. So if they normal summon a Ray here, I think we go Torrential. So I'm not going to go Torrential here. I think if they normal summon a Ray, I go Torrential. And then I just destroy both of them. That would be smart. Okay, they're going to go Area 0. The fortunate thing about this matchup is I actually know the matchup really well. So that part I actually is quite good for me. Because since I know the matchup, I don't have to stress too much about it. Like that aspect of it. Like I know how annoying the deck is, so that part's great. Okay, so now we are in a decent position. We have Condemned Witch, which doesn't do any damage. See, I want to get monsters that just have a lot of attack. Like our Kashtira Ogre. Like I want to pull more Kashtira Ogres. Like I want to pull more monsters that are just like, here's a, 27 special summon. Like something like that. with a decent effect. Like there are cards like that in the game, but we just don't seem to pull them. We just keep pulling more and more and more floodgates, and the problem is the floodgates are great, but then we have nothing to like back the floodgates up with, because we have like Condemned Witch that's like 100 attack, and like random, like, okay, it's like our strong monsters like 1900. It's like, okay, that's cool, but this is good, but then, you know, you need a free special summon, then use this, so we can't use it unless we get a free special summon. Okay, they're gonna go, who's this? They're gonna target, that's, you literally cannot resolve this card under Necro Valley. It doesn't matter, it's yeah, you could do whatever you want. None of this can be resolved. It can't banish, you can't special summon, you can't do anything, so that's gone. They're gonna do that to special summon another one. Alright, so I guess that happens. I can't really do anything about that. Yep, they're going to send. And then they're going to be able to special summon probably green one again, Hayate. Kagari can't resolve, but I mean, he can attack me. Yep, that gets negated. Also, Kagari would get negated in theory. See, this is the issue. He can activate this, but he can't resolve it. I have no out to like a 2500 monster. Like I have nothing to do here. Like there's nothing I can do about it. This monster's 2500. I don't have a normal summon that can beat this. I don't even have even if I get 2 level 4s, I can't beat this. So I would have to Condemned Witch, and I would have to draw a special summon and a Condemned Witch. So special summon first, then Condemned Witch, then search for the one that cuts his attack, and then I can get over this. I have to. It's like a 3-card combo to get over a 2500 monster. Are they going to activate Area 0, target their own back row? That's fine. This back row hasn't been usable this entire time anyway. Going to add something. I didn't see what that was. It's 3 amazing cards, but they're going to either Ray or Mecha mobilizing multi-roll. Multi-roll you actually can't use under Necro Valley, so I mean it's pointless anyway. Let's see, now he has even more attack. Retrograde. Oh, I always draw it when I don't need it. I mean, truthfully, I don't even know what to do right now. I think I just set this and just pass. And then we go end phase, and in the standby phase, I think we hit him with the Gozen match. I think that is probably our best bet. And then we hope to draw into, what's his name? Yeah, we just standby phase, we hit him with Gozen match, leave him trapped on this. And then we just hope our best that we draw into the Kashtira monster. That is, like, in my mind, probably the best thing we could possibly do right now. That is probably our only chance of winning. So we hit him with this. Turn chaining back on auto, and then he's stuck on 1 flyer monster. How many cards have we gone through here? We've gone through 10, so we haven't even gone that much into our deck. Like I said, our very, very, very best bet is Kashtira Ogre. We can't use Bestial Magnamut right now. We don't have any more draw power. We've gone through it all. So we have to just keep drawing monsters. Fiendish Chain would actually be really good right now, too, because if we Fiendish Chain and we just prevent him from attacking, it would actually be really dirty. Yeah, that would be good. Duramadoll would out his monster, but we don't really need that. Yeah, I think Fiendish Chain does it. Fiendish Chain or Kashtira Ogre are really the only 2 cards that can help us right now. It's going to destroy our monster. And end phase. This is a really, really long and annoying duel. That's not bad. That is not bad at all, but I can't do it. So it doesn't matter, I can't do it, but so it doesn't make a difference. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to rebuild this deck after this. This is just painful to watch. It's painful to watch. It's painful to be a part of. Like as much as I like this XC deck, it's just there are things that just do not work out in this deck. Like the Time Thief. And the thing is, it's like most of the time this stuff works, but sometimes we just get Raigeki'd and then we lose Time Thief, and then we don't have Time Thief, so we can't use cards like this. But I mean, we got really unlucky with the double Raigeki, but like, what can you do, right? It's life, you know. You can't really. Sometimes we get lucky, sometimes we get unlucky. It happens. I can technically special summon this, and I will special summon this. So I'm gonna go ahead and activate Tiamaton. And I'm going to pop probably this column, but I'll also be able to maxi. Also, I'm going to be able to defend my life points a little bit here. So I'll go with Tiamaton. Summon it right here. The issue is that he's going to be able to search the one that destroys a monster, then a spell trap card. So he'll be able to destroy Gozen Match anyway. Yeah, this deck needs to be revitalized. It has to be redone. It must be redone because this is just unwatchable. This is frustrating. And I know we played against 2 control decks that we're supposed to lose to anyway, but this is just horrific. Like, Necro Valley should be an auto win against this deck, but it's not because we're just drawing these like idiotic cards over and over and over that really shouldn't even. I probably need to cut these extra Exceed cards. I probably have to cut some other cards because this is getting incredibly frustrating. Okay, so we just got Kaiju'd, but by a Sky Striker Kaiju. I honestly don't know if that was better than, I mean, when this card is destroyed by battle target card, your opponent controls destroy. Okay, so he's going to be able to attack over it and then destroy our Gozen Match or Necro Valley. It's his choice. I'd say probably Gozen Match would be the smarter card to never mind. Never mind. I mean, the thing that's stopping him right now is Gozen Match. He can activate this, but oh, I guess yeah, because he can. This was doable under all of these things anyway. Yeah, he could have done this under any one of these things. He's going to summon it out. There's nothing preventing him from doing this. He's going to target, to bad back the, okay, so now I understand why he did the linkage. And then he could just do it again if he wants to, because Sky Striker cards aren't once per turns at all. So he could just do it again, and then just OTKS. Well, not OTKS, because we're on like turn 8, but yeah. He could just finish the game. Okay, they're going to activate Jar of Avarice too. That's pretty good too. They can Jar of Avarice here. I mean, I think even our top decks are impossible at this point. But I guess I'll see what our top deck is. Like I said, I'm probably going to rebuild the deck after this. This is just horrific. Like, this really is. This is just... These I think these cards like Time Thief Retro, they've just gotten me pissed off to the last time. Like, I'm not keeping these around. Condemn Witch, okay. She's a great card to like open turn 1, but this late into the duel, she just does nothing. Yeah, I'll get my dailies done and I'm gonna go rebuild the deck because this was just horrific. Okay, so I intended to remake this deck, and I was going to remake this deck. So I put in some new things. Like I got the Raid Raptor card out. I took out the Raid Raptor card and that other card just now, the one that we can special summon, the Raider's Wing, and I put in Break of the Magical Warrior. Added another copy of this, and I started remaking this deck, and I was like, you know what? Screw it. I'm not gonna play it. You know, what I'm gonna play instead. I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna go a little villain arc. I remade this deck instead, and this deck should be interesting. I reduced the monster count yet again. I've added Sky Strikers because, you know, if you can't beat them, join them. Like, this is just annoying. So I'm gonna play Sky Strikers. I've got Ray, Rose. I have pulled Mobilize Engage, which is kind of crazy. I also have Reinforcements of the Army, which I earned through pulling that random FA card. I've revamped the entire deck. I put in new cards like the Curse of Armateer. I put that in. I put some other cards in. I don't even know what I put in, but I put it in somewhere. But I put in a lot of new cards. Oh, this dude too. Quardan, the Clear-Sighted. Got him in there. I reduced the monster count. I cut some of the True Dracos. I just have one of each now instead of a bunch of True Dracos. But yeah, we've run into this issue where we keep pulling repeats of like weird cards that we don't need in any way. But then there's like random commons that we really, really, really need to like unlock the potential in a lot of our decks, and we just haven't been pulling them. So we've kind of had to have these scrambles lately where we just kind of piece things together. So this is the deck that we're playing right now. Let's give it a try. I've reduced the number of monsters, the normal summon count, which should, in theory, make this deck a lot better. So we'll see. All right, we just won this coin. It's unfortunate. This is a really unfortunate coin flip win. I literally took out almost all except for 2 True Dracos, and I draw them both. You can't make this stuff up. You really can't. You cannot make this up. So we'll just set, and pass. It sucks so much that is what we end on. I left 2 True Dracos and I draw both of them. I might even cut the 2 of them, honestly. That's how bad it is. I put every floodgate I can imagine, and I don't draw any, but I draw the 2 True Dracos that I left 2 of. Oh man, they're playing this deck, which is Sword Soul. I mean, we have good cards to respond with, so it's fine, but yeah, it does suck. That was a normal summon, right? If your opponent controls more monsters than you do. Yep, I'm going to let this go through. Do I let this go through? I think I can let everything go through and then just pop on the summon of the other dude. Yeah, I think I just pop on the summon of the other dude. I think I just do that. So I'm going to put Chaining on. Oh, but then he gets the search and stuff. And the draw. It's fine. It's fine. If he gets this, I'd rather save the... I'd rather save the Fog Knight, the Fog Blade for later. But yeah, I'd rather him summon the other stuff now. Sometimes if they're playing around Nibiru, they'll summon the other monster right now, and then summon those 2, and then go into a Baron de Fleur first. That would be the playing against Nibiru route, but they're not. I don't think they're going to go in that route. They have the route to go play around the. Why would a person do this? Why would a person do this? I've never seen anybody do this. Why would a person do this? This is so typical. So typical. Why would a person do this? Have you ever seen anybody make a freaking Dragite first? I've never seen that. Battle Phase. Doesn't even summon the other one. It's like they see the freaking cards in our hand. Bro, that shit's whack as hell. That is so whack. Alright, memories. We go memories here. And they're going to negate it, but then I'm going to chain the Phantom Knight's Fog Blade. That's crazy. I've never seen them summon just a Dragite. Nothing else, just Dragite. Okay, so then we chain the Phantom Knights, this thing. It's like this is the most boring standard deck. They make the same plays every single time. And this is the first time I've ever seen just make nothing but a Dragite. And it's unreal. So now we're getting a Dragite in 2 turns, which is kind of cool. At the end of their turn, we'll get a Dragite. We're absolutely destroyed on card advantage. Yeah, they're going to go straight to the end phase. We are demolished on card advantage. Ray is not too bad. And Ray is actually pretty decent under... even with Torrential. So we'll just summon Ray. And we're going to go to battle phase with Ray. Just going to attack with Ray. No, we don't want to use this effect. We'll just attack with Ray. And we'll see if he's got anything. Nope, nothing. He's got a response. He's obviously got either a Maxi or, the other thing. So we're going to quick effect tribute, or it's a, it's definitely a Maxi. Yeah, there's nothing I could do there. I mean, I kind of have to do this. It could have also just been an Imperm. So until I play into it, I simply do not know. So we're going to go summon this out, and then we're going to attack with this. Now, this guy probably thinks we're playing Sky Striker. Little does he know we're bricked. He's going to activate this. Again, he thinks we're playing Sky Striker. We're definitely not playing Sky Striker. So it's actually nice that he wasted that. Yeah, I could activate this, but then I might trigger some dumb shit that I don't want to trigger. So main phase 2. I think we should go to end phase here. We should go to end phase. We're floating into a Ray if we need to. Like, this really is not too bad right now. Yeah, we're floating into Ray. We're doing a lot, which is, like, I guess the deck is working the way it's intended to be working. Okay, they're going to summon this again. They normal summoned it too. They didn't special summon it. Oh, never mind. They did special summon it. Okay, never mind. Because I guess the animation's not any different. They're going to normal summon Moyi. Okay, and they're going to reveal that. Now, what are the chances that they've got another... Okay. I think we're going to Torrential here. Because I don't know if they've got other monsters, but they didn't last time, and they didn't use them, so I'm just gonna... Because this guy plays weird as hell. I will just go ahead and do this. This is one of the weirdest players I've ever seen. He's gonna activate this. It's irrelevant, because the monster's getting destroyed regardless. No matter what he summons, it's going straight to the graveyard. So whatever he does summon, I don't really care. But this is... Yeah, that was just... Okay, he's gonna summon that dude. That's fine. They're all getting destroyed anyway. That summons afterwards. Okay, well, I should have waited then. I should have waited for him to summon that. But now he's actually locked into, and now he does this. Before he didn't do this. Now he does this. Bro, I don't even know how, like, these people play so weird. Why the hell did he make a Dragite? Why did he make a Dragite? And we're getting a Dragite at the end of this turn, but now it's too late, because now he can go... He can go Baron de Fleur, he can go all the others. These idiots just bricked my freaking hand. I cut so many of them, and I happened to draw them anyway. Of course, he goes into this instead of Baron de Fleur, which we can crash. We can't crash into that. This guy's like one of the most, like, accidentally lucky people I've ever seen in my life. Alright, he's going to go battle phase. We're going to take 32. I don't have an out to him. Definitely not these two morons. Yeah, I'm thinking about even cutting them. And the thing with them is you're supposed to draw them like, you know, 2 turns in, 3 turns in. You're supposed to get one of those two. I'm not supposed to open with 2 of them. Now we get our Dragite. But we have no out to this guy. Let me see here. That doesn't out this guy. More tribute summon, normal summons, maxi. Yeah, this duel is over. Yeah, this duel's over. I have nothing left. I have nothing left. That sucks. That's just... Again, that was just... Like, what do you do in this situation? It's so unlucky and stupid. Okay, so we just had another coin flip here. We won. We actually have been getting lucky with the coin flip, despite getting kind of weird draws. We have been getting unlucky with the coin flip. We're gonna go... We're gonna go Dimensional Fissure, because sometimes people will chain Maxi to this. Which I'd be fine with, because I'm not special summoning again. D-Shifter to the Dimensional Fissure, so this just basically tells me that my card's worthless anyway. Yeah, so that happened, and then we'll just set the others and hope that it's enough. We will see if it's enough, I don't know. They could be playing Flenderese, in which case... It's definitely not enough, we just lose, but we'll see. This is actually quite an optimal hand, though. It depends on what he's playing, but this actually is how the hands are supposed to go. Like 1 monster, 4 spell trap cards, maybe 2 monsters, 3 spell trap cards. This is the optimal hand in this deck. This is the ratios that we practice for battle phase. You've got to be kidding me. Or I can't catch a break today. I can't catch a break. No matter what I do, they have the counter. Bro, there's just no way. I hope he's just doing this to... I don't even know what to do, man. I literally don't... I know this is worthless because he doesn't matter. I don't even know what deck he's... I have no information on him whatsoever, and I just lose everything I have. I guarantee you, if I played... I guarantee you, if I played evenly matched, it would never come up. I bet you. We would draw it on, like, turn 10. And now we're dying for monsters. Alright, well, that would be cool if I didn't get my stuff banished face down, so... He only summons back... I mean, gets back from the graveyard. Maxi, alright, whatever. My hand sucks anyway, let's just go to battle phase. Yeah, this guy's good, in theory, if you don't... See, if that was a Harpy's Feather Duster, then we would have been good, but... Unfortunately, it's a... This stuff's gone forever kind of a card. Alright, so they're going to end their turn. They have a bunch of staples, hand traps, etc. So that stuff's not coming up for them right now. We draw a Rose, which is pretty cool. Because obviously we can... Well, Rose doesn't really float, but Ray floats. But... if a monster in the extra monster zone is destroyed by battle, well, this card's... What sucks is if this is a Max C, we are simply stopped right now, so... Hopefully it's not a Max C. If it is, it just... Yeah, and I'm sorry, I meant to say Ash Blossom, not Max C. That's actually the card I meant to say. And then I guess we just end phase here. Yeah, I was going to say, I literally said... It was trying to say if it's an Ash Blossom, we just get stopped by this completely. Because unfortunately, Ash Blossom has a lot of defense, man. It's just, I don't even know, I still have no idea what my opponent's playing. It's just staples, hand trap, and more staples. I don't know what that's... Alright, so let's see. What do we go into that could get over this? I think Brute Enforcer might actually... What am I talking about? What the hell am I talking about when we have Time Thief? I actually totally forgot we have access to Time. Like, this deck isn't supposed to even make Time Thief, so I completely erased the fact that this card was an available target for a second there. So we'll just go to battle phase and attack over the Ash Blossom. Like, in my mind, I was like, how can I possibly make Time Thief? And for a second there, we actually made Time. Wow, okay. Because I forgot this guy's a level 4. This is a level 4, and we actually made a Time Thief. Good thing I didn't go into that Link monster. Alright, standby phase. Let's go with the Redoer, although this guy's Staple Man, so he'll probably have something good. Yeah. I could book it, but what the fuck would I do that for? Honestly, I'm probably going to, if I do this, they're going to have triple tactics, but I have no choice here. So I'm just going to go Redoer against Staple Man. I can't afford to leave him on the field wide open because, and he's going to scoop. Okay, fine. Wow, we got our first victory. In a deck I didn't expect to get our first victory. In plays I didn't even know what this guy's playing. He just had non-stop staples, hand traps. It was like Rarity Collection 2 all over again. Alright, so this is what our opponent's playing. He's playing Kashtira. He's the first Kashtira player in the history of time that didn't open a unicorn. But yeah, this guy just... What's crazy is he opened Max C in that. And he opened the D-Shifter and the Max C one-ofs. Kind of crazy. But yeah, he didn't open too much crazy stuff. I am very thankful for this win. This has been a rough start to a day. Okay, here's our first master pack of today. Hopefully it's something good. I just want commons. I don't even want hollow. I just want good commons. I don't even care about good hollows. I don't need them. You can keep them. We actually pulled this. Okay, I guess we had it. We pulled the other card for this, which is the Soul Binding Gate. I mean, I guess with True Dracos, if this set card is destroyed, but it needs to be destroyed, so never mind. Mech Lord card, Red Mirror is a, Resonator card, Amazement Wheel. This is a good card, actually. Must be special summon its own. When you normal summon a level 4, you can special summon this card from your hand. Actually, I'll probably add this to the rank 4 deck, so I'm actually thankful I pulled this. This is actually a really good card for the rank 4 deck. It's probably better than some of the other stuff that we're playing. Because you just, when you normal summon, then you get to use, this is pretty good. So I'll definitely be using this. And then let me see what this is. We've got a super rare we already have. The Horse of Floral Knights, which we already have. It just doesn't really fit our deck in any way whatsoever. But, I mean, okay, we have 2 of them now. Okay, so here's our rank 4 deck. I will be adding so I'll add him in. He's pretty decent. He has decent stats, and he works fairly well. He can't be normal summoned or sat, which is a little problematic. I can either cut Ascended Sage, or I'll probably cut a Thrasher, just because all these cards brick us up sometimes. We'll just save this and leave it here. I think I'll just keep playing the Floodgate Turbo for now. Alright, we just lost a coin flip. We draw 4 monsters in this deck, which should be, in theory, impossible, but I mean, nothing's impossible, I guess. This hand is absolute garbage. This is probably the roughest road we've ever had. Ever in the Masochist. Like, we are at the end of the month. We should be playing as Blue Eyes and Dark Magician right now. We should not be playing. We have been playing non-stop meta, or like tier 2, tier 3 decks, non-stop. We're in Platinum 3, and we're playing against the best deck in the game by a mile. Like, this deck is significant. This deck is probably at least 5 times better than the next best deck. Like, that's how good this deck is. And we're in Platinum 3. It's like, why is this guy here? But it's been non-stop. It's been like Sky Strikers, Labyrinth, all day, all week. Last episode, this episode, we haven't caught a break. The worst deck that we've played against was like, what's the worst deck we've been playing against recently? Like Tearlament? That's the worst deck we've been playing against. We played against one Dark Magician player last episode, and he was actually good. Like he actually understood ratios. He actually understood things. It's been this month has been by far the most difficult month, and it doesn't help the fact that we're in a tier 0 format. And when I play against that deck like this and I draw like this, I absolutely don't have a chance. All right, we just lost a coin flip again, unfortunately, but we'll see where that gets us. I think our opponent's playing Dinomorphia. Barrier Statue against Dinomorphia is actually quite good, but he could just pull a switcheroo on us and be playing, yeah, just regular dinos. He's not playing Dinomorphia at all. I don't even know. I thought Dinomorphia because of the sleeves, but yeah, we probably just get cooked here. Unfortunately, we drew Anti-Spell. This sucks. This really sucks. Like, I swear to you, it was easier in previous months. I don't know if just Snake Eye has scared off all the noobs, but like this Platinum, even Platinum is hard now. It is kind of outrageous. Now, I'll be honest with you, if we had gone first, we probably would have won this duel, right? We would have won. So we would have had D-Fissure, we would have had Battle of Goganda, we would have had Barriers. We would have won this duel. Not a doubt in my mind, we would have won this duel if we had gone first. I almost don't, but the problem is we lost this coin flip. And then we'll win the coin flip when we'll brick. So it doesn't really, like, it doesn't really change anything. And this is a really good going first hand, too, because we have Ignis Heat plus Barrier Statue. But again, they're going first, so like I'm gonna normal summon Barrier Statue. Cool, I have 9 monsters on the field. You can summon 4 Barrier Statues. It doesn't matter at this point. And then Anti-Spell is useless going second, which is why I don't even main deck it in the other deck. Yeah, I don't even know what direction to go with these decks, because it's like I don't pull stuff that I need. I just pull like random crap from this is going to be unwinnable because yeah, I just pull like random dumb shit from random sets, and it's like I can't squeeze these cards together. I'm just like, this really actually sucks a lot. Okay, we just won this coin flip. Phenomenal. Let's see how this goes. We have, oh boy. Okay, we won the coin flip, but our hand's a little iffy. We have Small World. We'll do Small World stuff. We'll go Small World into, unless they ash us. If they ash us, they ash us. What can I do? But if they don't ash us, then we just go Barrier Statue. So I think we go Majesty's Fiend, get rid of this. We banish something that's level 4, not 1,000 attack, not Pyro. So what does this have to do with the Barrier Statue? Absolutely nothing. So we're not going this route. So we won't go that route. Does this have anything with... Yes, they have. Damn, I don't think we can get to the Barrier Statue. Alright, yes we can. We can banish this. This has nothing to do with the Barrier Statue. So we'll go Rose, and then we will get to the Barrier Statue. And we'll just sit on the Barrier Statue plus Crackdown plus Necro Valley. And I hope that that is enough. But it's, you know, if they're playing Snake Eye, then we're cooked. So we'll go this plus Necro Valley, Ash, Crackdown, and we'll just end on that right there. Ideally, we would be drawing the Barrier Statue more often. But we've been kind of getting unlucky with the Barrier Statue. Like, we just don't really see it that often. Weirdly enough, like, we should be seeing it more. But we haven't. So, we'll see how this goes. This is one of those decks that I like to keep around for when I get pissed off at the meta and I can just take it out on them by playing anti-meta. But then we break anyway, so it doesn't matter. They are playing Fire King's awesome, so my Barrier Statue does absolutely nothing against them anyway. Let's see, this will let them search. Okay, so this lets them destroy and then add its one effect, so if I ash this, then they won't be able to destroy or add. Man, this has been rough. This has been really rough. Like, I've just been in this state, man. It's like it's meta every single it's meta every single duel we've been playing against the meta today. Like, basically, right? Because it's like either it's tier 1, tier 2, or tier 3. They're all meta decks. Like, I'm not playing against like Cubic. I'm not playing against like Melodious Divas pre the new stuff. Like, I'm not playing against Aromages. I'm not playing against like Slifer. Like, I miss playing against those decks. Like, now I just Ghost Trick. Like, I don't play against this stuff. I just play non-stop meta. And obviously it's rough because it's, especially with Fire King meta, it makes it extra annoying. So I'm about to steal this dude. Because why not? I have to survive. So we'll take him, and then this dude is just kind of nothing. I mean, I guess if this gets destroyed, maybe it has an effect. No, I guess not. I guess not all of them float now. If this card's destroyed and sent to the graveyard, especially someone 1, he should just crash this, take 200 damage, summon the other one. You can only use each effect per turn, so it's not... You can use both effects per turn. Yeah, he should have just crashed it. He should have crashed it, went into the Big Bird. Big Bird does something on summon, if I remember correctly. You can check by clicking related cards. So yeah, where's the Big Bird? The new Grunics. If this card's normal or special and destroy a fire. Yeah, they should have just done that. Alright, let's go. Our turn. Magical Broker. Maxi. I'm not maxing anything here. He maxed like I was gonna special summon something, dude. Have you seen my deck? I am not special summoning anything here. So we'll attack that. He's gonna be able to float, unfortunately, because barrier statue. And he's gonna go into regular Grunics. I mean, what do I do next? It's just like a terrible matchup, man. Like, what are you supposed to do? My win condition is irrelevant. It really is. I can't attack over this. I can't link it to anything. I have Hida, but Hida wouldn't do anything anyway because I have Necro Valley. I think we just change this to defense and just pass, honestly. We can pop this to destroy this, but then this thing goes back to his feet. Alright, he's going to go to battle phase and attack my magical bro. Again, I can... If I pop this, he just pops all my monsters anyway, and I lose this. So I just lose my magical broker. But he can't be destroyed by battle while this is on the field, so I guess that's nice. I don't even know what I can draw right now. Maybe some kind of a destruction floodgate thing, I don't know. Decisive Battle of Goganda, okay. Well, that's something. He's going to maxi again. This guy loves maxi. It's like his favorite card. Every turn we get maxied. So we switch this to defense. And we just wall up. We activate Battle of Goganda, and we just hope to draw into more floodgates. This is the life, I guess. We activate, Decisive Battle of Goganda, and we just hit the end phase. That is our best bet. We do have a few cards, not a lot, so we can block 2 attacks. Block 2 attacks. Unfortunately, we don't have... I don't play the Springens monster that can special summon because I don't have enough of the Decisive Battle of Gogandas to make it worth doing, but... So he's going to attack that monster. That's fine. We're going to protect it. Yes, we're going to protect it. Because we have no choice. And we'll send this to graveyard. And he's going to scoop. Okay, whew, thank God. We annoyed that guy into a win. I'll take it. I will take it. Like I said, like there's so many cards that if we just pulled more copies of, we'd be better off. Like Decisive Battle of Goganda, because I can build a deck around it. But we'll pull like one of this, one of that, one of this, one of that, and then 55 Bujin cards. Alright, here, we got a master pack. Like I said, commons and rares that we can use. I don't even need hollows. I keep the hollows. Give them to somebody else. I don't need them. URs, don't need them. Just keep them. I just need cards I can use. Can't use that. I don't think I can use this. Sent to the Synchro. Yeah, we don't Synchro summon that often. World Legacy Pawns is a crawler card. Would have been cool, but don't have enough crawlers. This is for God. Yeah, like Slifer. Yeah, it's like a weird Slifer, Queen's Knight, King's Knight, that kind of card. Not really for us. Disarm is Gladiator Beast card. Don't need that. And this, by the way, see what I mean? It's like we're pulling multiples of just shit cards, but then like good cards we don't pull. Dark Lord, Ignite, and then a multiple of another card. Alright guys, so I'm actually going to save us a lot of time. The match that you're supposed to be watching is actually a 40-minute match of just nothing going on. And I mean nothing. We're playing against Kashtira. I open Goes In match and Messenger of Peace. They can't attack. They can't summon any attributes outside of the one that's on the field. But the problem was I had no win condition whatsoever. And I mean literally I had no win condition whatsoever because I don't have a single monster that is stronger than like 2400 attack. So my opponent just would summon a Kashtira that's 28 and just sit there. And then I would just sit there and he would just sit there. And then when I would activate a monster effect, he'd banish cards off the top of my deck. Or he would summon other Kashtiras, like the Water Kashtira, for example. Or he would just set monsters in defense mode. Plus, Kashtira can actually normal summon monsters. So it doesn't even matter that they can normal summon level 7s anyway. So they could just summon the Kashtira that mills cards off the top of our deck. So this guy just ended up, we just sat here for like 40 minutes, and it's really not worth watching. I just simply do not have outs to really, really big monsters. Alright, so we just lost the coin flip, but our opponent actually let us go first, which is interesting. We have, let's say, a half-decent hand here, right? We have Floodgate, so that's good. Bestial Magnemite, a Floodgate, Forbidden Chalice, like we've got some place here. So we're going to go Endymion first. And then we're going to try to use Endymion's effects. He has a response to that, which is interesting, because I don't know if it's Maxi or Call By. No, let me see, a Maxi or Imperm, or that's fine. I wasn't going to special summon anyway. So he's going to do that. I'm not going to Ash Blossom that because it doesn't matter anyway. So I'm just going to go place this. Every time I always forget I have to put Zorora back in the deck. I always forget. Like, I need to do that, and then I forget, and then it's too late. In mid-duel, I remember, and then in between duels, I forget. So, we're going to activate, destroy this, and then we're going to draw something. This is going right back in because it's doing nothing right now, so we'll just set. And we got Max Seed, so I'm not going to Bestial Magnemite here. But I could possibly Bestial Magnemite on my opponent's turn, so I'll just set, pass. It's very possible that our opponent is actually playing... See, like, this is the kind of game, if they have Lightning Storm, I'm not too mad because they chose for us to go first. So, it makes sense that they would have a Lightning Storm. It only angers me when they have, like, a 1 of Lightning Storm in a deck that is otherwise just... It's a going first deck, and then they draw it and perfectly use it. But, like, right now, if they were to use a Lightning Storm, I wouldn't even be mad. So, Bingo Machine Go... Generally speaking, is a pretty shit card. But, yeah, if he had led with Trade-In, I would have rather Ashed that, but I don't know if he's got Trade-In. So I'm just going to go ahead and Ash this. This tells me that he's either playing pure Blue Eyes, or possibly he's playing the other Blue Eyes deck. There's pure Blue Eyes, and then there's like Chaos Max Blue Eyes, which could be that. Which, if this is the Chaos Max deck, you just need to keep him off of resources. Maiden, okay, that's interesting. Okay, Maiden's whatever. Maiden is whatever. There's not much. He's going to activate a Dictator of D to special summon it, send in Blue Eyes. Yeah, that's fine. What's good is that we have Magnemite, so if he tries to use Dictator's effect, we do have Magnemite to chain to the Dictator. Yep, perfect, perfect. But actually that discards for cost, right? Or there's a target, the second effect, then target 1 Blue Eyes card. Yep, it does target. But we have Bestial Magnemite, which is one of the best cards possible against Blue Eyes. So we're going to activate that now. And then we're going to banish this card out of my opponent's graveyard. And let's see here. So we'll summon that out. That'll get banished. That won't resolve, and then we'll activate the Bestial Magnemite. Now, what does suck is that we will not be able to... Okay, so we have to get rid of her somehow. I don't know how yet, but we have to get rid of her. One way to get rid of her is to do a Gozen match play, but we'll see. But she's really good. We're going to go to end phase. She's good in these slow down game states. We're going to search a Tiamaton. We have multiple areas of Tiamaton right now. We do not want to activate this, right? Yeah, no, we don't. Actually, if we just attack her, her effects are hard once per turn, right? And only once that turn, those kind of effects. Yeah, so we're good. So if we just attack her, we're good to go. So we're going to summon Endymion. I should have summoned it elsewhere, but okay, whatever. We're going to activate the effect of Endymion. We're going to place something on this. We're going to place this here. And then we're going to... Yeah, it's fine, it's fine. Now I think we just go to battle phase and then we can do some stuff. Yeah, we're going to go to battle phase now. So, battle phase, I'm going to attack with this one. And then my opponent's going to activate something in response, and I will activate, yep, that's exactly what I expected. So now I will chain Forbidden Chalice on this. And I will also activate the Tiamaton into this correct row. So I'll Tiamaton, I'll place it here to destroy the Lord of D. That'll get negated. The attack should be going through. This is getting popped. And they're going to ask me for a replay because the monsters on the field changed. Oh man, Jet. I did not expect Jet. That actually sucks, man. You had to have Jet, man. Why did it have to be Jet? Of all the freaking cards, it had to be Jet. It's not the end of the world because we have plays, but like, I did not want to see this card. Continue replay. Yeah, we're going to still attack this. I probably should have said no and just attack with Bestial Magnamon instead, but damn, Jet. Alright, main phase 2. Let's see, what do we want to do here? He didn't summon in a zone where I could steal it. I can actually just pop this with a Diamond Direwolf, and then it cannot return. So I can go Diamond Direwolf, or I can go into Crusadia Avermax, and Crusadia Avermax is just not losing to this, but my opponent can always draw some nonsense. I mean, all they would have to do is just like normal Crash, and then Diamond Direwolf is like useless. Like, what are the chances they draw a normal Crash? So I think we go... Oh wait, I couldn't do that anyway because... I mean, I can make Diamond Direwolf, but then I'm stuck with... Then I have Bestial Magnamon, I guess. Actually, I can make, what's his name, too? I can make Brute Enforcer. Because Brute Enforcer... I can make Brute Enforcer Time Thief. I think that's probably... Then I have to discard my card, and I don't want to discard Torrential. Because that could actually come in handy. My opponent has no follow-up right now, so that is at least good. Yeah, you know what? I think that's pretty good. Brute Enforcer, I think is pretty good. So we'll go Bestial Magnamon and Tiamaton right here. Then we'll activate this. And since he doesn't have a Jet in graveyard, we'll just discard this. Because I don't want to destroy anything anyway, because obviously he can't negate this because he doesn't have any cards in hand regardless. So that'll get popped. And then I can activate this, but there's no point. So now we just go Time Thief. Yeah, the alternative to this was to summon, what's his name? The alternative to this was to summon either Crusadia Avermax. That was the alternative. So now we just end phase, and that's it. And next turn, if we want, we have a pop for a Spawn Trap card. Because he doesn't have any discards. So at this low area of kind of things to do. The issue is that he can just like normal summon and crash. That is kind of the scary part because you normal summon crash, go into something else. Time Thief is like a minimally good card against Blue Eyes. Sometimes you get stones underneath, but no, we got a spell card. Seal of Ori, Calcos, that's cool. It just depends on what our opponent drew. It literally just... most of the time, it's pretty decent. As long as he doesn't, like, draw... If he draws a stone that he can crash, then we're in big-ass trouble right now. Because then he can summon Jet, and he can bounce and destroy a monster. That's, like, the worst case scenario. Okay, this is good. Okay, this is good. Okay. So now we'll activate Time Thief. End phase. Yep. We're just going to detach. We're going to draw a card. It's another Endymion. That's not doing anything right now. Go back to our turn. There can be only one. Okay, since this is kind of like new Blue Eyes or fun Blue Eyes, this might be a good chainable card, so I have to watch out. Yeah, that's pretty good. Now the damn it, man. True Light is actually really annoying too. Because the problem with True Light is, like, even if I pop True Light, cards will be destroyed and then Jet will come out. So that's really annoying. Yeah, that's kind of annoying. You get another spell card. That's not bad, I guess. See, these are the decks we really struggle against. Like, if you could just put a big monster on the field, like, there's so little that I can do. But I think we're good. I think I have to give up my Time Thief here. But I think we can win. Because I'll detach this. I think I can win as long as yeah, I'll give up Time Thief. Roachka's pretty cool. I'll give up Time Thief, but I'm pretty certain I can win this duel regardless. So we'll go summon out Roachka, gain, and then get a free card off the top of our deck. So we'll get a Solemn Judgment. That's pretty awesome. I'll take that at this point in the duel. I think that now we can go, even though I want to keep Time Thief. I can't summon another monster, so Boral Sword doesn't really cut it. But I can summon Crusader Avermax, and that actually does cut it. Yeah, it actually does cut it. So I think and then this targets the return, so that's fine, because Crusader Avermax can be targeted. So I think we end up going Crusader Avermax anyway. So I think we activate Brute Enforcer, discard this, target the True Light because it's infinite resources, so that'll get popped, this will get popped, and then Jet will come back for free. Yep, he's going to bring that back. Did he just chain that? Chain Link too? So that's going to get destroyed. Why would he do that? I did something dumb earlier too. So that's going to get summoned actually, and then... Oh, actually that might have been smart, because I guess Jet gets popped but Blue Eye stays. Oh, never mind, they both get popped because like maybe he didn't... Okay, that's something. We're at 5850. I honestly think we just attack. I think we just attack. Like, I don't... Yeah, I think we just attack. I think that's probably our best bet right now. I wasn't going to do this. I thought he would play it out differently, but he should have waited for the True Light to blow up the Blue Eyes and then use the effect. But, I mean, it's fine. So, I guess this is the 500 that we made him gain. It's not really coming up, but it's close enough. So, very close duel. So, we've got... There can be only one, and we'll set the Solemn Judgment. I think it's pretty much wrapped up. There's very little that he can do right now, but he can definitely do something right now. Like, it's very possible that he draws, like, I don't know, like, what could he draw? I mean, Raigeki doesn't... There's a lot of cards that he can draw because to destruction. Let's activate this. Jet is a problem. Jet is a real serious problem. So we're going to get another spell card. Awesome. It's another Steel of Voricalcos. While you control two, or your opponent can... See, this is one of the worst cards that we could possibly see. Because... This is literally one of the worst cards that we could possibly see. This is what I was talking about. Because this negates and destroys. But he doesn't have the damage. That's the thing, though. He doesn't have the damage to play with right now. So he could have crashed and then summoned Jet. But he doesn't have the damage to play with. So he should have just set this. Like, he still had this game. Yeah, he had this game. Like, he had a lot of good plays still. He should have just set it past his turn. And then I would have been able to do stuff. Yeah, that was actually kind of dumb on his part. Okay, so we've got 3 legacy tickets. Awesome. Alright, one of the most exciting parts of the episode, looking at our opponent's deck. This is what our opponent's playing. A little all over the place. I have no idea why Seal of Voricalcos is in there. I mean, I guess it has some synergy with Jet because it pops everything. Once per turn, this card cannot be destroyed by card effects. Yeah, this is interesting. It's got the destroy all special summon monsters. You cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck. This would be half decent in our anti-meta deck for sure. Alright, Master Pack. Let's see what we get out of here. I don't think we pulled any URs this episode, but we pulled a bunch of SRs. So, we'll see what we get. Or, fake SRs. Let's see. Toss a coin. If this card is special summoned by its effect, draw 2 cards. You toss a coin. If it's head, special summon this card to your field. If it's tail, special summon this card to your opponent's field. Okay, so this is basically Cup of Ace. but even worse because it potentially gives your opponent a monster. Silver Sentinel. I think we pulled the other card that looks like this, but the newer version. That is like an old artifact. I don't have enough Dark Worlds. Dawn Thousand Throne. I don't think I can use this. This is really complex. Can't really use that. Hermos Cannon. I have that. I have that. I have that. And I don't need that. But wow, that's not much stuff that we can use there. I mean, you gotta be kidding me. We just won the coin flip. We draw a double retrograde and no way to get to a Time Thief. It's just... I really gotta revamp this deck. Like, for next season, I have to change everything. This is, like, so stupid. It really is. It's like everything that could possibly go wrong always goes wrong. We draw 2 of these when we have no way to get to Time Thief. We summon Time Thief like every duel, but the second we draw this, it's like you can't buy a Time Thief. So we'll just pop this, draw. That just doesn't really do much. I guess put one of these back because they're doing nothing right now anyway. So I guess we just set pass. Hope it's enough. Yeah, pass. I might bring back the Spellcaster engine, because at least the Spellcaster engine consistently summon Time Thief. Not that this engine doesn't, it's just for some reason whenever it's a game where we need to summon a Time Thief, we can't seem to summon a Time Thief. Alright, our opponent special summoned, yep, they special summoned Ecclesia, which means they're gonna do some Sword Soul stuff. I'm going to try to play this out right, but we will see. They're going to tribute to special summon. That's fine. We do have Forbidden Chalice, and we have Torrential Tribute, so that is pretty decent. I'm going to see what I can do here. Unfortunately, Forbidden Chalice loses us our monster, guaranteed. Going to activate Moyi on summon, reveal something. We're going to Forbidden Chalice this for sure. Our follow-up is absolute garbage. I mean, they're going to Iris Sword Soul, okay. This sucks because if I negate this monster, they're going to be able to use Iris Sword Soul. They're going to be able to special summon it. And that's going to just be terrible for us, but I mean, I have no choice because Iris Sword Soul is a free special summon when a monster is negated. Okay, they're going to activate this to tribute to summon a worm. So they're still going to be able to do the next part here. So we're going to summon a worm from the deck. Now they're going to add a Taya. They did not normal summon yet, so I got to keep that in mind. Yeah, and then they're also... Actually, now they can't summon the Iris Sword Soul, though. So we're going to leave that. Since they didn't summon Taya yet, I got to be careful. If they normal summon Raigeki, okay. Well, that's good because we were going to lose our monster regardless, so that didn't actually matter. We were going to lose our monster regardless. Okay, they're going to activate this. I'm going to let them banish, right? Because they have nothing in graveyard that makes a big difference. Yeah, they can banish in graveyard or hand. On the summon of the token, I'm going to activate the Torrential Tribute. I'm going to banish that. Yep, it's fine. So this token hits the board, that'll destroy the board. So that gets summoned. Now we will activate Torrential Tribute so he doesn't get into the next monster. And we've got to just hope that they don't have... We've got to just hope that they don't have a follow-up of some kind. Yep, that's what we were hoping for. Okay, so we're even on card advantage, but they're playing Sword Soul, so they can, you know, they can make shit happen any moment, so we gotta be careful. We're going to go ahead and activate Nahata first, hoping they don't have Max C. If they have Max C, then this whole game changes. Guess we summon this in attack mode for now. Do we go into Time Thief here? Or do we go Endymion? We can go, well, we're gonna go into Time Thief regardless, but... So we have two options. We have Endymion and then draw and see what we get, or we can go Astral Utopia and then we can discard the Endymion and we can get Time Thief Retrograde plus XYZ block So we have 2 negates on a Time Thief. I think that's pretty good. We're going to go ahead and do that. My opponent, I still don't know what they have. So we'll activate this. And we'll send Endymion to grave. And like I said, if they have Imperm, they have Imperm. It's going to happen regardless. But now we have a Monster Negate and a Spell Trap Negate. So that's pretty decent. And now we just make a Time Thief. That's not... Okay, yeah, that wasn't too bad. There's multiple routes that we could have taken. But overall, that was a pretty decent... whatever outcome. That's a pretty good outcome for us. We got 3 legacy tickets. Okay, let's see what's inside here. We got a UR. That's pretty cool. We got a UR. That's hard to beat that. And it's in a super rare and a UR. Vision Fusion, can't use that. Gaga Head, can't use that. Witchcrafter, Sadion. Not a single new card yet. Not a single new card yet. We're getting to the point in the challenge where we're like pulling play sets of stuff we don't need. Let's see what this is. We've got rank 3, a generic rank 3 if I remember correctly. Yep, gains 500 attack for each card in your hand. Okay. You don't play any level 3s really. You could detach from material at a... I don't even know what archetype this is because I've never... I guess this is the it's a 3-card archetype. This monster, they're all supers. It's a 3-card, 100% super archetype that we're probably never going to be able to pull off because this is Masochist and it's nearly impossible. Let's see what this is. We've got Fairy Tale. God damn it, this is really good. And what was I just talking about? What was I just talking about? Going back to the Spellcaster deck. This card is really good. So this Spellcaster deck thing might be going back to... We might be headed back in that direction. I can't believe it, but we really might be headed back in that direction because I gotta say one thing about that deck was it was very consistent at summoning Time Thief. It was extremely consistent with it. So, because a lot of the special summons come after you normal summon is actually a really, really positive thing. Now we have Fairy Tale Snow to back that up. So we have Roachka, which is very good. Now we have Snow, which is very good. I can't believe these aren't related. Fairy Tale Snow, Roachka, Fairy Tale Snow. We also have Fairy Tale... We don't have Fairy Tale Luna, but like if we pulled Fairy Tale Luna, that would be bananas. But this is a really good pull. Phenomenal pull. But this is the kind of card... where, yes, we're doing a Masochist run, but this is one of those cards that could actually, like, get banned. And then we would use it, lose the ability to play it. Alright, guys, so I've remade the deck yet again. We're back on the Yugi Jr. deck. It always goes full circle. I cut the barrier statues out of this one. I might put them back. I will see. I'll decide that later. Yeah, I cut the 2 barrier statues just to make it more of an Xseed focused deck. I could easily cut maybe like a Cosmic Cyclone and 1 copy of Retrograde and then put the barrier statue in there and then just cheese out wins like that because, I mean, it does work, right? I mean, we still do have... Actually, now that I think about it, I probably should. I'm going to cut this. I'm going to cut this. I'm going to put the Fire Barrier statue in. I'm not going to play the search spell for it, the Small World, but I think it'd be dumb not to do this because it's just so good. It really is. The Fire Barrier statue really is really good for us. So I'm just going to play those 2. Since I'm already playing the Gogonda anyway, I might as well do it. This is a little monster heavy, but it's fine. We'll try it out. Yeah, I might end up cutting some more monsters as we go. Breaker, I should probably cut. Find another spell trap card to play. Alright, actually, you know what? I'll keep Breaker inside this deck. I'll just save this. This is good enough. This looks... to be fairly playable. I'll leave this deck as is and I'll go play it and see how it goes. Alright, we just lost this coin flip. As you can see here, our hand is actually not too bad. I wish we had been going first, but beggars can't be choosers. Our opponent is playing Volcanics. You know what? I'm along for the ride. At least it's not some tier 1 deck. This is a deck I've wanted to build, like I said. It has a surprising amount of URs. Like, it really does have a surprising amount of URs. I loaded it into my main account. I was, like, in shock. I was like... because I played the old Volcanics with Doomfire and Blaze Accelerator Reload and regular Blaze Accelerator. It was an okay deck, but it was underwhelming. And then, you know, Scatter Shot, stuff like that. But this new stuff, it's like, dude, it's like all URs. Emperor's a UR. The new Searcher, the one he just summoned onto the field. Trooper is a UR. This is a UR, so it's like 9 URs, just random main deck URs. You need like 9 of them. Then there's a decent amount of supers you gotta craft. And then you need bonfires, which is a UR, and it just got hit on the ban list. Like, there's a little bit of an issue here. Now, he put a token on our board, which is not the end of the world, because Nahata can special summon itself as long as we don't control a non-effective monster. I don't know why he summoned the token here. If he should have summoned the token here, he could have stolen it back. But, yeah, he could have just stolen his token back for free. I don't know why he did that. I guess this avoids impermanent stuff, so I guess in certain regards it is smart. This is the exact combo, funny enough, that I saw. Yeah, it is. This is the exact combo that I saw. Yeah, literally the exact combo that I saw. You go into Relinquished Anima with the level 1. You burn, and then you summon this from the deck because you control a spellcaster plus a spellcaster plus a fire monster, and then you burn for additional life points. Yeah, I literally saw this exact deck. So you can target a monster. I guess that's why he didn't do what I just said before, which was steal the monster, because he could use it better off without us. Now, Decisive Battle of Goganda is pretty good against this deck because it protects once per turn, which is quite nice. I'm still waiting for like some of these cards to really come up for us. I really am. Like, there's so many little pulls that we can have that would really help us significantly. Like, if we pulled, for example, a Fallen of Albaz, it would probably be pretty impactful. If we pulled more of this, I can put in a copy of the Springens monster. Like, there's so much stuff that we're 1 or 2 pulls away from making some big changes. This is crazy. This guy is actually doing a lot right now. Yeah, this is more than I would have imagined that the deck could do on turn 1. Like I said, I don't mind losing to like a deck that I haven't seen play extensively. So I'm perfectly comfortable with this. I'm actually quite happy to see this. Or he's going to banish some monsters. He's going to summon the Emperor, I imagine, from hand or from graveyard. Yeah, this guy's really good. The Volcanic Emperor, and he's 31, which beats out a lot of just like generic boss monsters that they like to create. This is another UR you'd need for the deck too. And I'm pretty sure you play at least 2 copies of this guy. And he's pretty good, honestly. He's a pretty good card. But I don't think he's going to FTK us. He's going to do a lot of damage and set up a pretty decent board. Maybe Emission, stuff like that. Yeah, Emission. Yep, there it is. That burns too. We're probably going to lose this one because the setup is pretty good. And he already went plus. And these, I imagine, are more and more burn cards. So we'll see what happens here. But we'll see what happens. He'll go with Emission first, target, and then he's going to inflict damage to us. Alright, so he's going to then activate the effect of Spiritual Art, and we lose the duel. Wow, okay. We actually got FTK'd here. That sucks. You know, these things happen. There's nothing you can do. I don't think there's anything we could have possibly drawn outside of maybe Ash Blossom. And he could have easily just had a Call by the Grave, so sometimes you lose to Volcanics. It happens. Alright, we just lost the coin flip, which is pretty unfortunate because the hand is actually quite good. Our opponent's playing Labyrinth, which is just awesome. Okay, I mean, I don't even know what to go with first here. I don't even know what to go with. I mean, I guess we just activate Dimensional Fissure. If they have Max C, they'll have to chain it. They don't. Okay, cool. So we'll activate Nahata. Summon that out. And then we will summon out the Witch of the Black Forest. They don't seem to have any responses so far, which is nice. We'll activate Tiamaton too. We'll just summon that right here to destroy this column. Okay, so we just killed the Call by the Grave. Nice. I guess we can just... like, usually Redoer is the best option here, but honestly, it's not too bad to start just popping their spells and trap cards with Susha, but it is a little slow. I think that it's probably better to go into the Time Thief, because if we get traps off the top, we can do more with it than just popping, because then we can pop this and it's fine, but I honestly think that this is probably slightly better, so we'll go with this. And we'll summon it. right here, so we effectively lock them out of the extra monster zone. I mean, this is this is Labyrinth, but I mean, I guess it's not too bad. So I guess we go to battle phase now, attack with what we've got. We've already done a decent amount of damage, and we have some follow-up, which is nice. And then we lock them out of stuff, plus potentially we can get trap cards and stuff off the top of their deck. And I guess that's pretty much enough. And also the Dimensional Fissure's pretty good against this matchup. Yeah, it's pretty good because they're Labyrinth. I don't know, I mean, their furniture, I don't even know if they can really activate their furniture, so that wasn't too bad. So we're gonna get some legacy tickets out of that. Okay, let's open a master pack. Hopefully something cool, right? Let's hope for the best. Rare, common, whatever, doesn't matter. Let's see something cool. Fortune Lady Wind, Lash Strix. I can't really do anything with this at this point. Armed Dragon Flash, already have it. Pit Knight, I don't think I can really do anything. When a monster this card points to activates its effect, you can target an effect monster your opponent controls till the end of the turn, change it to 0, negate its effects. And that's a quick effect, but I mean, it's something that you would have to summon underneath something else. It's definitely not a bad card. During the end phase, if this card's in grave because of destroy battle card effect, special summon this card. Yeah, this isn't a bad card. This is not a bad card. I would argue it's a good card, actually. It's definitely maybe a good card. Yeah, this isn't bad. Target one effect monster. Your opponent control. Yeah, it's not bad. That is not bad at all. I just think we would probably replace something to play that. It's not bad. This isn't a Sky Striker card. Oh yeah, this is the one that somebody used against us a long time ago. Discard a spell, special summon. I think we played against a Masochist that used this card against us. It's not a bad card. It's a free special summon that's 2400 attack. Spore, okay. Worm Queen. And for the super rare, we've got a card we will never use, which is the Arcana Force EX, the Dark Ruler, which, I mean, you can read this for yourself. It's, yeah, I mean, you can read this yourself. It's all the Arcana Force cards are just kind of a disaster, except for the world. But the world requires you like set up Sir Yugioh and all of these combo things to even pull off. But this is one of the not so great ones. All right, we just lost a coin flip. Man, I mean, we won the coin flip. I'm sorry. Damn. Okay. This hand is rough. I'm not gonna lie. Because Iron Dry, I mean, I actually think Goblinberg into Ash Blossom is actually our best play right now. So I'm going to activate it, maybe bait something. We shall see. Yeah, we'll summon out Ash, and I think we summon out Ash, and then we go into the level 7. Yeah, I think this is actually the best play that we've got. So we'll make him, and then we'll summon this right here. Yeah, we'll summon this here, the Zeta, and then we'll hit him with the Decisive Battle of Golgonda, followed by Tribute way over here. And I think we just pass on this. I think this is better than just leave Goblinberg in hand, Ash in hand, pass. I think this is slightly better because at least this guy will banish a monster, plus it'll float turn after turn. I think this is better. We have Destruction Protection, Torrential Tribute, so we've got some, I'd say, pretty decent plays, possibly a Tiamaton play, but we'll have to see. And our opponent just scoops. I don't know what they're playing. I don't know why they scooped, but okay. I guess we'll find out momentarily, but we've got 3 legacy tickets for doing absolutely nothing. Alright, so this is what our opponent's playing. They were playing Sword Soul. I don't know what was in their hand. I don't know how badly they bricked, but this is pretty standard Sword Soul deck. Alright, let's open up a master pack. Probably the last one of the episode. Let's see what we get in here. Let's hopefully get something useful out of this one. That way we can end on something good. Shan Squire. Yeah, send this, destroy the, okay, whatever. That's not really useful for us. Morphtronic, Stapling, another Morphtronic card. Goldfang. I don't think this is Inflict 1,000 if you're Perform Pal. We do have a lot of Perform Pals, so maybe. It's not bad stats either, because it's if this card's normal or special summon all Perform Pal monsters you can really control, gain 200 until the end phase. It's not the worst. 3 level 4. I mean, that's a lot. Don't really think we can do that. DD Assault Carrier, and 3 cards exactly are banished. You can special summon this card from your hand. Yeah, not really too great. Let's see. That's not a bad card, but not really useful for us. Metal Foes and Ritual Beast Bond. Banish 2 Ritual Beast monsters. You control special summon Ritual Beast monster from your extra deck, ignoring its summoning conditions. This is like Dragon's Mirror for Ritual Beasts. Cool, but not really useful for us. Okay, let's open some legacy tickets, or all of the legacy tickets. Let's see. We saved them till the end now. Hopefully we get something good. Only time will tell, I guess. We hope for one of the supers, right? Komori Dragon and Super Robo Lady, 2 cards that are unusable. I mean, maybe the Komori Dragon if we pull a bunch of random, like, Guard Dragon stuff. World Legacy Heart. Target 2 World Chalice monster engraver, different names, add them to your hand. I would play World Chalice. I would play it because we've pulled a lot of good World Chalice stuff. We're still missing a lot, like the main deck monsters, but it's not a bad deck. This Fiery dude. He's whatever. Next, let's see. Hopefully something good because, like I said, as long as we make slight upgrades every episode. Synchro Barrier, Giant Orc, just a high attack monster. But the problem with that is it's a high attack monster in old Yu-Gi-Oh! So it's a decent normal summon, but in modern Yu-Gi-Oh! Woo! Look at that! Look what we pulled. Isn't that something? This is the Lord Trent tree, but it's the alternate one, the ancient tree of enlightenment, which is kind of cool. 1500 defense, might use that. Let's see, Cyber Laser Dragon. This is one of the worst cards ever printed, literally unusable. But I mean, maybe we'll find something for it. XYZ Ray Piece, can't really do anything with that. Kaiser Seahorse, can't really do much with that, unless we pull like a Blue Eyes White Dragon or something. I don't see myself using that. This is a weird looking card. Can't really use it anyway. Double attack. What does this do? Target 1 monster. Or send 1 monster card from your hand to graveyard. Select 1 monster. The lower level can attack twice. I mean, a lot of setup just to attack twice. One of those, I guess, just junk filler from a past era. Crusadia Revival. I mean, we do have some Crusadia. Target 1 Crusadia Link monster. This turn, it can attack all monsters your opponent controls once each. Also, other monsters you control cannot attack. This isn't terrible because we do have that normal monster turbo deck that basically spams out Crusadia Avermax. I think this is kind of cool for that, right? I do, but it's a little specific. This does piercing. It's 2400 attack. This is one of those like monsters that would have been phenomenal in like week 1 when we were dying for a good tribute summon. That would have been like, I would have been so happy to pull that because it really is a cool card. Next we've got High Tide, dude. Cursed Armaments. The equipped monster loses 600 attack. I think we already have that anyhow. I don't even know why I'm reading it. So those aren't really usable for us. It's kind of crazy. No super rares. We got a lot of packs here. We don't have enough Demise stuff. Dune Donuts. Destroy all monsters on the field with original attack and defense of 0. So itself. Wonderful. And then Demise, Agent of Armageddon. Like I said, if we pull enough Demise stuff, it actually is a reasonable rarity. It's a reasonable rarity deck for even sealed. Caliga Crow's pretty good. It's a free splash summon if you control a dark, but I mean, we don't, unless you're playing like Dark Link or something, it doesn't really matter. Defensive draw. It's not a terrible card. When you're during your opponent's turn at damage calculation, make damage 0, draw a card. It's not the worst card ever. It's not the worst card, but it's not the best for sure. Let's go. 5 more packs. None of them are glowing. The legacy packs have really betrayed us. I honestly do not remember the last time we got a... That's a good one. That's a great card. This is actually a great card. If there are 4 more monsters on the field, destroy all face-up monsters. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. That is probably going in the deck to some capacity. It's one of the better trap cards to ever be printed in the history of this game, and it does work with our deck. Now, there have to be 4 monsters on the field, which the reason that is an issue is because sometimes in our deck, whenever we play a card that has a specific quantity of any kind, it ends very badly for us. So, like, let's say it says, you know, for example, this card says if there are 4 monsters, our opponent will summon 3 and never summon 4, and it'll just, I don't know why, but that'll happen. But I think this card actually is really good because you can do a lot of cool tricks with it with Time Thief, because you can summon Time Thief and then there's 4 monsters on the field, so you'll activate this to destroy all monsters, chain Time Thief, banish Time Thief, and then All monsters on the field will be destroyed. You gotta hope your opponent doesn't have Ash, but they can do that. And then Phantom Bouncer. If this card on the field is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, add 2 Bouncer cards. I mean, how many do we have? Any others? I don't know if we do. If this, I mean, how many? Why am I even reading this? This is level 6. Like, how am I gonna get this on the field? How is it gonna get destroyed? I don't have a Dragonic diagram. Like, there's so much that's never gonna happen. I don't even know why I'm reading that. Diamond Dust Cyclone. Space Insulator is a good card. It's generic. A monster this card points to lose 800, so depending on our link, it could be good. Also, this card summons itself back when you summon a Cyber Slink monster, which is pretty nice, I guess. But it can't be used as link material and banish it when it leaves the field, so it recurs itself. Cannot be used as link material and it banishes itself. I mean, that's not too bad. That really isn't. That's not too bad. Yeah, it's a free recursion and it's a decent link. I think is it generic? I gotta go back and read that. Man-eating Black Shark. Royal Knight. When this card destroys a monster by battle, gain life points. I mean, I hate when they put those effects on like weak ass monsters. Like, dude, you're 1300 attack. Who are you destroying by battle? We've got a card that's actually been decent lately in Edison. And then we've got Dark Chimera, which is cool looking, but not usable. This is our last pack of the episode, and after this, we have to have a serious discussion about deck building. And it's all glowing, and everything's going on right now. Just to pull nothing. Blackwing and Calming Magic, which I think we've read already, so that doesn't matter. And this is one of the Blackwings that isn't so super good. But yeah, actually, Needle Sealing legitimately is a good card. La, 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 la.